Skondina Atwaire works this machine in her kiosk. Surviving a tough backyard in Kamocha, a Kampala suburb, Atwaire found pleasant survival in tailoring. For the last 4 years, this has been her bread-earning means. The mother of 3 has used her skills to incorporate other women to sustain livelihoods.
I have trained over 10 women. Some are self-employed, some are not because of lack of capital to start a business.
Atwaire was born with HIV/AIDS. The early years were rough for her. She couldn't accept why she undertook routines and prescriptions unlike her peers. Innocently, she stopped swallowing, an act that proved costly.
I was born HIV positive. I started medication in P6. At first, it treated me badly and I stopped. But I had to embrace it because it was the only way I could get well.
Atwaire recalls the distress she encountered when her caretakers excluded her utensils from the rest. It is at that point when she fled the village, heading to Kampala.
I grew up with my grandparents, but they used to separate my utensils because they feared I would infect the rest.
To survive in the city, Atwaire had to grind out means of survival. As a house help, she encountered dubious bosses. At times, knowledge of her condition worsened her gains.
I escaped from home and came to Kampala to work as a maid, but the pay was too little for the work I did. Some bosses would fire me after they realized I'm HIV positive.
She turned to marriage as an escape. Marriage did not liberate her from the struggles. She left with the 3 children she has survived with.
I later got a man who was not employed. He had no future and was not supportive. I decided to live a single life with my children.
Giving birth to 3 children, HIV negative has liberated her life.
All my 3 children are HIV negative, and they always remind me to take my medicine.
Her breakthrough arrived when one of the local women honed her skill in tailoring. It has transformed her survival and brought fortune.
In this business, I have managed to buy land and pay school fees for my children.
Due to her early struggles with stigma, Atwaire urges community to bury forms of prejudice.
I encourage my fellows not to lose hope. God has a purpose for everyone. They should instead continue to take their prescribed medicine.
Eve Masawi, CTV, PM Edition.